Are you ready for a new operation?
Good timing. Just lost a tail.
Do you require support?
Nah, they're long gone. Let's go. This city needs people like you to fight for it. How about it?
Hey, you're dead sick, aren't you? Great timing. I need a hand with something.
We'll see. What's the problem?
So, me and my friend, we ran with this activist group thing, doing protests and all, sticking it to Albion any way we could. Last rally we went to, mercs were already waiting. And they just charged at us ready to break some bones. My friend got sent to the hospital. When I woke up, they told me my friend was dead. And the bastards won't even let me see the body.
That's rough.
I need answers. I just want to say goodbye. If you can help me get closure, I'll be in your debt.
That doesn't sound good. We'll look into it.
Down with Albion! Have you considered being useful? Save the NHS!
You're getting way too big for your boots. You're never too big.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. This is an interesting bit of literature. A journalist has implicated Albion in the disappearance of his source. He claims to have video evidence. We can find this paragon of the Fifth Estate at Food Town if you feel like contributing to another black eye for Albion. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Starkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking, the Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
We were all naive once. What's your excuse now? The police answer to Albion. There's no more doing this by the book.
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
Country, yeah. Fucking wait, they should have never messed with me. The next train. This bloke was banging just made a track. Always keeps a curtain straw. Goes in and out of his flat with that black briefcase. Wears his leather gloves in July. I'll pop into the flat and say hello to him.
That's unbearably
Bloody not.
annoying.
Either he's the most antisocial. Get this muck out of my ears.
Okay, you're up. Can't wait to see what you can do.
Banging! When do we start? Oh, bashing heads in.
Nice.
Wicked!
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
Holy shit.
You better get yourself together, mate. I'm this way in front of the missus, and you're on the chopping block.
I don't know what you want. I just want to go home.
Home. This is your home. Now, when the price is right, you'll get another. For children, forget about the whole time. It's your life now. I'm a fucking natural at this.
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
Yo, you nearly got one of them microchips put in you. That ain't the way I want to go out.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
What you done to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, Ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a diseased mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliation's not my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
Now we know what the fucking chip is for. Step out of line and Mary's chopping you up for parts.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What you got, Bagsy?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Seems like I've got options.
I've marked both on your optic. Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
I can't wait to take this down. You're hench, mate. I think you got what it takes to save London.
Oh shit, are you dead sick? I need your help with something. This gangster prick screwed me over and I want you to go biblical on their arse. Revenge, yeah?
Nah, cuz DedSec don't play like that. We're not thugs for hire.
Oh no, I'm not a fan of violence either. Actually, I used to be a thief. I stole cars. My last job, we were stealing this luxury supercar, but the shit hit the fan, yeah? Our boss takes the car and leaves us for dead. I got lucky and I made it out, but that prick's still driving around in that car. Steal it back. Help me with this and I'll make it worth your while, if you know what I mean.
Aight, sounds like a right laugh.
Our friend sent us the location of the car. Passing it on to you now.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Identified. Searching for the source.
Auto drive now disabled.
Turn around and move on.
Hey, I got my eyes on an Albion guard. You think any of them are like actually good people? Like, what are the odds?
Thanks for letting me in.
I'll pay you back for this, I swear.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive.
The car should be on site here. Try to get it out in one piece.
On it.
That will be the Shimmering Willy compensator there.
Don't matter you're big. I'm gonna beat you. Trust me. Time for a little mind. Glad I'm out there. Don't push it too far. Don't want to get caught here.
Wait, what was that?
Think you're tough, do you?
Consider yourself lucky.
It's clear. Moving on.
Ugh!
I'm in the clear.
Guess this dickhead wants to play hide and seek. Nothing. Lost them.
Yeah, they'll never see me coming if I'm one of them.
One, areas off limits. One, stop these games.
Let me in.
Got the ride, now what?
She's a looker, ain't she? Go drive her into the Thames.
For real?
No, I don't want to keep it. I've put that life behind me. I just want to send a message to that prick who screwed me over.
Another escape. I should start keeping score. I done what you said.
I officially owe you one, or two.
Hey, our squad always needs new blood. You in?
Fuck yeah, sign me up.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Fuck's sake.
Can anyone see the suspect?
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion PMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
You what? Are you saying we gotta go after the man in control of all of them mercs goose-stepping across London? That man will fry us the minute we get close.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which is fucked up. Just saying.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Yes, mate. You get that link I sent you?
Albion DedSec's worth the bruises, and we need more folks not afraid of getting them.
Honestly, I'm just happy to meet some people as fucked up as I am.
Brilliant.
Behold, the mighty Austin.
Fucking place.
Stay well out of this.
Sergei, it's time to fly!
Any unlawful behavior to Albion personnel.
It's my hair. They'll never know what it is.
light show. Shit, shit, shit. Oh boy, not good. Booyah!
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
And now we get to snoop on him.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Fucking paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Gotcha.
Still got it.
Right. Your teammate won't be completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
Let's send them a little get well. Some revenge. Shall we?